Hey, what's up, everyone? Long time no fucking see. What's good? It's my new channel. You can't read it. It's called Deuce. It's basically my nickname where all my boys call me and shit. So yeah. Basically, the point of this new channel is basically wrestling is gonna be my main focus still, but I'm gonna do other shit too, like sports vids and basically anything you want me to do. Just message me any topic you want me to talk about, and I'll do it. And me and my boys are gonna make some funny ass vids too. So just fucking around, having a good time. But wrestling will still be my main focus, obviously. But if all you guys could subscribe to my new channel, Deuce, really appreciate it. I want to get my subs up quick, and I don't want to get stuck on subs like my RKO channel. But yeah, so everyone subscribe to my new channel, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll be doing basically anything you want. Movie reviews, reviews on new TV shows, whatever's going on in sports, just anything basically. I really just want to make this, you know, channel have all genres involved, I guess you could say. But yeah, and I apologize everyone for the long hiatus. Um, Long story. I don't want to get into it. My internet was fucked for the longest time. I actually moved to a new spot. I'm at my mom's right now in Florida. I'm going back home tomorrow. Um, but I have internet again. Everything's straight, so I'm going to be back to doing my vids on the regular. I'm going to be making more vids and just doing a lot more on YouTube. Yeah, so I missed it a lot. I really did, and I apologize for kind of just stopping for all you guys who enjoyed my videos. But you don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm back, so yeah, that's pretty much it. And I figured the first video start off do a bit of a Smackdown review. I actually watched it tonight, and it's an okay show. I haven't really watched Smackdown like a lot, really. I kind of just watch it on YouTube when I can, but I won't really get too into it. Well, I wrote notes, so might as well just get into it. So Sheamus came out to open the show and basically talks about what champion, people are saying, what champion you're going to face at WrestleMania. He said he won't really know who the champions are till after the Elimination Chamber. I still think it's pay-per-view. I still think it should be called No Way Out. He talks about how he doesn't like being told what to do. Out comes Wade Barrett. By the way, I don't know if anyone else is with me, but I cannot stand his new theme. I liked End of Days a lot better. Uh, yeah, Barrett comes out and says, he actually has a little respect for Sheamus, and he says he should go for the WWE title at Mania because if he chooses the world title, he'll face him, Barrett. Wade says he's going to win the SmackDown Chamber, and he says if Sheamus loses at Mania, whatever title he chooses, he'll just be remembered as a pasty-faced ginger loser. It was funnier when Wade said it in his accent. And Cody Rhodes crashes the party and says, unlike you two, I know what it's like to have my hand raised in victory lately. And he's like, I'm Intercontinental Champion at the moment. Talks about he's going to be the first dual champion, Intercontinental World Champion, heading into WrestleMania. Next comes, he says his mind is formidable and uh, like the chamber, so it fits him perfectly. Out next comes Big Show, and he says he respects Sheamus, but then he turns to Cody and says, "I'll slap the taste out of you." Cody and Wade take turns making fun of Big Show, saying he's a WrestleMania punchline, like the reverse Undertaker. Like, who's he going to lose to this year? Brawl starts. We go to commercial, and then sure enough, during commercial break, Teddy Long made a tag match: Sheamus and Show versus Wade Barrett and Cody. So back from commercial, we have Jinder Mahal making his way to the ring. Don't care. Followed by the Great Khali. Again, I don't care. Why is the Great Khali in the Elimination Chamber match? Why? Why? Why not Drew McIntyre? Well, I mean, can you please do something with this man? He's got all the talent in the world, and I don't know what the hell they're doing with him. But the Great Khali doesn't need to be in a chamber match. We know he's going to be eliminated quickly anyway. Khali wins with a Khali bomb in like 4 minutes. Then we get a flashback from last week when Teddy Long suspended Mark Henry. Then we see Oksana backstage. Damn. She's smitten with Teddy Long, and then Daniel Bryan walks in and uh, D. Bryce says, did you really have a barbecue out in the parking lot today?" Just goes on with his vegan bullshit. It's really annoying. Um, and D. Bry tells Teddy he's sick to his stomach and he can't compete. And Teddy says you better stop worrying about animals being slaughtered, start worrying about yourself. And then chamber match in 2 weeks, and your match with Orton tonight, Randy Orton. And he said, and then we get hyped for the match later with Big Show and Sheamus taking on Cody Rhodes and Wade Barrett. Commercial. Back from commercial. Beth Phoenix still in the ring, followed by Alicia Fox. So Beth versus Alicia, squash match. Beth won in about 2 minutes, probably a little less. And Tamina came out afterwards. I know they're setting up a feud for Karma because all they kept saying, like the commentators, like Cole and them, during the match was how no one can stop Beth Phoenix. Like there's no one to challenge her in the Divas division. Karma came back at the Rumble. Uh, I don't know where she is now, but it sounded like her music at first, but it was Tamina. The crowd was completely dead. They just stared down. It was kind of stupid. Then we see Orton backstage warming up for his match. Commercial. Back from commercial, we get a really good video package of The Rock, like him growing up, and a lot of cool like home video clips of him when he was younger. It's pretty cool. Really cool to see Rock like what he was like as a kid. Then we get hyped, of course, for his match with Cena at Mania. Then we see Tyson Kidd backstage with hair. Actually looks pretty good. Talking to Natalia, she looks even better. And she's basically talking about I have a bad habit. Like I only do it when I get nervous. And Tyson's like, there's nothing wrong. Like it's just kind of gross though. And she's like, I was talking about I talk too much when I get nervous. What were we talking about? He's like, nothing. And then she farts, and Tyson just walks away. And then Hornswoggle walks up and just faints. It's actually kind of funny. And Natty like bends down and says it was Tyson. She runs off. I hate this gimmick they're doing with her. Like she deserves so much better. For God's sake, she's the best you got in the Divas division, in my opinion. Uh, commercial. I don't know. Back to the ring. Out comes Big Show. Commercial. Back from commercial. Out comes Cody Rhodes. Followed Wade Barrett, and then Sheamus comes out for Big Show's partner. It's kind of weird they like separated it like that. So Sheamus and Big Show versus Cody Rhodes and Wade Barrett. Sheamus and Show win after Sheamus hits a big bro kick on Wade Barrett. We get hyped for Cole interviewing AJ up next, Daniel Bryan's girlfriend. Then we go to commercial, and then we come back, and Cole's in the ring, and out comes AJ with her neck brace on still. And Cole basically just clowns on her for a bit and asks if she blames Big Show, and she says no, she never blamed him for what happened to her. And she says she blames Cole for stirring things up, says she insulted her boyfriend, Daniel Bryan, and her, and the Divas division. And then she basically puts Cole in her place and says the WWE would be a much better place if you would just shut your mouth. I can respect that. I find Cole pretty funny actually these days. He's not nearly as annoying as he was like this time last year, obviously, but he's still an annoying prick. Uh, and then basically Cole babbles on how he gets paid for his insightful comments, and people are saying that Daniel Bryan set her up to get her run over by showing that she's blindly in love. And then he's got a point. And then Cole says after Elimination Chamber, she and Daniel Bryan would be nothing more than footnotes in WWE history. Um, Out comes Daniel Bryan, and then Cole leaves the ring, and Bryan basically tells everyone he's more than a footnote. He's a world heavyweight champion. Says he's a role model. Says this past Sunday he took a nature walk while everyone was watching the Super Bowl. Blah 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 blah. Bitches on it again about his vegan shit. And he's like, "How many of you actually recycled your beer bottles this Sunday?" He's like, "Okay, dude." And this part actually made me laugh. He's like says he loves AJ and he's leaving the arena with her and to show how environmentally conscious they are. They're leaving in a Prius. I got a chuckle out of that. And then Cole and Book argue with each other ringside, which is always funny. And we see Daniel Bryan and AJ walking backstage, and T Long walks up, says he'll get transportation for AJ if she wants to leave, but you're not going anywhere. If you walk out of this arena, you're losing your title. So we go to commercial. Back from commercial, out comes Ted DiBiase. Very happy to see that. I thought he was going to be out of action for a while because I heard he fucked up his wrist. He came out with his cast on. Had a lot of signatures I saw. um, and out comes Hunico, and I guess they showed what happened, how DiBiase's wrist got like that, angle-wise, obviously, 2 weeks ago. They like smash it on the steel steps, and out comes Hunico, and he's like taught with Camacho or whatever, and they're talking trash on their little low rider bike down in the ring. Ted versus Hunico, and Ted picks up the win. I turned my head for a second. I didn't see how he got the win. They didn't show a replay, but happy Ted won, getting at least some sort of mini push right now. Well overdue, if you ask me. And then we get hyped for Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan. Commercial. Back from commercial, we see that John Laurinaitis is still the interim GM of Raw. Blah, blah. And then Orton's in the ring, followed by Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton, the main event. It's a good match. Ended when Daniel Bryan got in Show's face, who was at ringside doing commentary, and Big Show shoved him and threw him back in the ring. And then Orton hits an RKO, but the ref called for the bell. And Orton looked really pissed, got outside the ring, and went up to Show, and he said, you could see him say, he's like, yo, why are you getting involved in my shit? And I pushed him and stuff, and Show was like, come on, Randy, don't do that. And then Show pushed him back. And Orton, like, leaps on Show, and they basically brawl around the announcer's table, and that's how Smackdown goes off the air with them fighting, and Daniel Bryan holding his title on the ramp, like, smirking. So it was a nice little ending, I guess. It was an okay show, not really anything special. But yeah, so it was a good show. I think Daniel Bryan's doing a good job as world champ. Like he's annoying as hell. I cannot stand when he comes out, world heavyweight champion. He must say that on an average. He must say that at least 17 times each time he comes out in the ring, and then yes, 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 yes. Um, so yeah, Elimination Chamber pay-per-view should be good. I'll do my predictions for that next week because I believe it's next Sunday, the 19th. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for my review, guys. I'll talk a little bit more about my no, not my channel. I kind of gave you everything you need to know about that. Fucking, uh, let's see. Give me thoughts about current state, what's going on in WWE. Oh yeah, well basically it's already. And those of you who don't know, WWE Magazine just released like 4 new covers, like for WrestleMania or whatever, and one of them is Triple H on the cover, and it said, "Can the game dethrone the or end the dead man streak or whatever?" Basically, spoiled the fact that they're obviously going to have a third match, which I mean, I'm sure a lot of you, like me, really do not want to see that shit happen again. I mean, all right, last year, all right, I get it, a second time. It was a good match, really good match. But come on, man, 3 times, and I know they're actually going to have Shawn Michaels incorporated in this match somehow because HBK is going to be on Raw Monday. I'm going to talk to Triple H, and they're going to set some shit up, I know. I just have a feeling, and I heard Shawn Michaels. I read like last year that they're already planning a third match, and Shawn Michaels was going to be like maybe a guest referee in their match, involved in some capacity, and try and help Triple H end the streak. I don't know. Or you know what? Maybe he'd like I don't know. Maybe he'd end up screwing the game because HBK couldn't beat Taker, and he wouldn't want if he can't beat him, he wasn't obviously don't want to see Triple H beat him, even if he's his best friend. But I just don't want to see that match again. Um, Looks like CM Punk versus Chris Jericho is gonna happen. I have no problem with that. That's a fucking great match. That's gonna be a great match. I can't wait to see that. Those are two of my favorites right now. Um, Jericho looks like he's in great shape, and he's never been technically never been WWE champion. Like he was undisputed champion. He had the old WWF title and the WCW world title, but he's never held like the new WWE ugly looking fucking belt. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I'm really curious. I know they're bringing back Money in the Bank for WrestleMania this year. That's fucking awesome. Really pumped. That should just be a WrestleMania tradition. I know it's the Money in the Bank pay per view now, but I think that's awesome. Uh, that's pretty much it, guys. My SmackDown review for tonight and introduction to my new channel. Again, everyone, please tell anyone on the YWC or whatever who subscribed to my old channel to subscribe to this new one. Or no, it's up top, obviously, the yellow button, subscribe button. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to making vids on my new channel. It's gonna be a lot of funny shit. So keep your eyes open, and yeah, I'm just babbling on now. Yeah, it's pretty much it. It's Deuce here, and I'm out. Have a good night, guys. Peace.